some settlements. So I'm downloading that now. But I figure we can use this a little bit of time to see if I fixed my streaming software. So can you guys hear my raspy voice? Still, actually, I think this is a new cold. I think weakened immune system plus toddlers equals guaranteed another sickness. Oh, we're up to 90% complete. All right. We hear and we see. Fantastic. All right. Now we'll find out if you can actually hear my game sound once this finishes. 99% is a lie. It's been on this for way longer than it was on the last 40%. How's everybody doing tonight? I am alive. Barely. I feel about as good as I did last Wednesday. And I'm like, I'm not skipping twice. Because apparently my life is just perpetual colds now. So I should just get used to it. And you guys all can too. And we'll all readjust to the new sound of my voice. Hello, folks. Oh, there we go. Let's pop the game open. Let's see if you guys can hear that. And then we'll do our usual bullet sync test. Because I am trying, once again, to stream between two PCs. So that way we can have a recorded copy for the edited videos that will be a lot prettier looking. Sounds great. All right. But let's check the game sound here. All right, and I've got because we were playing the America Rising last time, which we're not today. So we're going to go back to LP42, end of session. Yeah, we should be okay without that alpha patch. I thought I had to give you some slice until I live with someone that sneezes directly into my eyeballs. Yeah, that's accurate. That's accurate. Oh. This one I think I brought on myself, though. I took my kids Christmas shopping, and I don't know, how many of you have a Costco? So if you're not familiar with the Costco food, it is insanely cheap. And I bought my kids giant slices of pizza for lunch the other day. And of course, they can't finish them because those slices are like the size of an adult's head. And I took it up on myself to, I'm not going to leave scraps around. So I finished off some slices. And both of my kids have horrible colds. So of course, I think in my head, I was thinking, oh, it's probably the same cold I just got over. No, probably was a brand new one. All right, I don't know why I was using power armor. Can you hear the game clanks? That's good. All right, let's do a quick gun check or a sound test with my gun. Let's see. We need a gun we have lots of bullets for. Here we go. All right, 3, 2, 1. Fire. Yeah, duck a duck. My kids that said the same thing. Costco pizza is awesome. They'd never had it before, so it was a treat for them. And man, is that cheap. You can eat cheaper there than you can eat at McDonald's, which is wild. Sync is good. Look is good. All right, so now let's figure out what the hell I was doing. Also, let me hit the record button over here. Start recording. There we go. All right, now I am recording this stream. Welcome, everybody. Sorry for the couple-minute delay there because I took a week off. Of course, I forgot how to stream. Then I had to update some settlements so that we're on 3.10 here and the latest Workshop Framework patch because you guys pointed out a nasty little bug in Workshop Framework that I wasn't aware of. We are on our big Chapter 3 playthrough Let's Play. This is the one that I did all the way through Chapter 2 a long time ago and then rebooted recently, and it's getting real hard to keep track of all these playthroughs I've got going on. So I think this was supposed to be an Xbox week, but my Xbox is currently off on a shelf because I needed some space where it was sitting due to another project I was working on. And so the Xbox is kind of out of commission for a little bit. So I will hopefully have it up and running again next week, but no guarantees. So for now, we're going to go back to this one. And I want to show off more Chapter 3 stuff because we're starting to get into some of the good stuff. Actually, I think we're playing Vanilla Quest is what we're doing because we're trying to make sure we have some factions available for when we start doing Chapter 3 stuff. So I guess we're going to go back to doing some vanilla stuff. I think that's what's keeping me confused is we keep jumping between saves and all of them I'm saying the same thing like, oh, we got to do vanilla stuff on all the saves. Wait, who's this? Oh, it's Danse. Okay. I still want to know what black magic they use to arrange for Danse to be able to live in a settlement without jumping out of his power armor. I think we figured it out for soldiers recently, but I'm not 100% positive. Jason Locrast, thank you for the donation. Did you see the Fallout TV show screenshots? Looking very good. I'm excited for it. Yeah, it does look pretty legit, and I hear it's going to be canon, which is kind of interesting. It looks like my alerts, the RON alerts must be broken on the stream, so we'll have to fix that, but not today. Maybe I'll tinker with it, or maybe we'll tinker with it when we get to wind down time later in the stream. For now, we're going to play. Let's see what quest we're on here. Alright, so we were doing, I guess we were doing molecular level. I'm going to assume that's why I left it marked. Carrington is prototype, support the Brotherhood recon team. Okay, so, oh, there it is. Okay, so the RON is just super delayed. So question, did you guys hear the RON shout? Because I remember last time we talked about that the sounds maybe weren't working. Do you guys know, is Sempter Invicta, is this an optional quest or is this the main quest through Brotherhood? Because I do want to side with Brotherhood. I think they have the coolest stuff that gets added to the SS2 storyline. So I don't want to screw this up. Modern 42, have you seen the Papyrus compiler patch? Compile Papyrus scripts with arrays, var types, structs, and size structs. I know you mostly finished coding, but I have seen that, and I opted not to use it just because if there's some sort of problem with it later, I don't want to have other people's mods built, because you know we have so many add-on packs and stuff that rely on some settlements. I don't want to have us in a situation where those mods are screwed because I'm using somebody else's thing that breaks, if you know what I mean. That's kind of like why I don't want to rely on script extender stuff. Prefer to just have those as optional pluses. But yeah, the core of the mod is we figured out how to do it without needing some of the fancy stuff with the compiler patch. Just the words, no sound from the RON. That's interesting. All right, well, we'll tinker with it later. We're gonna play right now. So now I'm just waiting for you guys to let me know if I'm making a mistake here and which quest I should go after. Do I need to do Semper Invicta? So what does it say here if I hover over? Because doesn't it show you like the accepted Paladin's offer to join the Brotherhood of Steel now that I'm a member of the team? Oh yeah, I think that's optional, right? I don't need to help them. I don't think so. All right, so let's see what we should be doing. I think I can just work on this, which is railroad, right? So we need to analyze the chip. Do you actually have to do this analyze the chip if you go with the Brotherhood, or is like that always the part of it? It's been so long since I've actually played through the main quest of this game. We're gonna head over there. Worst case scenario, I learned something about the stability of my game during this fast travel. Semper Invicta is a Radiant. I believe so too. It sounds like one, or maybe it's like the quest that guides you to the Radiants.
And we've taken precautions not to be surprised again. Things are chaotic right now, so there's plenty for you to do.
Okay. Oh, what was that sound? Comrade 1, who needs the main quest anyway? I just heard a weird sound. I can't tell if it came from like some random app I have on this new computer, because I'm on Windows 11 and it has all sorts of garbage installed, or if that's the sound of Twitch chat. I'm uncertain.
Welcome him aboard. That is all. I have a report here.
Yeah, no, I think it's a random weird app on this computer. That's going to drive me nuts. Because I can't see it.
Yeah, that was me. I took down a courser.
That's what the report says. Hard to believe.
Oh, that's right. So they basically, yeah, that's the Discord sound. Okay. Yeah, I guess Discord probably is running in the background on this computer and I didn't realize it.
Why did you kill him?
That makes, yeah, that's right. So they make you basically like do a little bit with each of the factions here so you have enough information to make a choice about who you want to murder.
I needed a courser chip. I need the code on it.
You have one of their chips intact?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think I have had Discord muted on my primary computer for ages. Did not recognize that sound. I thought it might have been Slack for a minute, but I'm like, no, I think I've heard that sound recently. It's a little bit different.
We have the right man for the job.
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom, we got a
Oh, high-tech farms. Hell yeah.
courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages.
You've hit the jackpot with this. Hand over the chip. Let's see what's on it.
Here you go.
All right, Tom, make it happen.
All right, little courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
Can't for the life of me get SS2 going on an Xbox. Well, that's sad. We were supposed to be working on my SS2 or my Xbox playthrough today, but my Xbox, as I mentioned earlier, is currently out of commission, just due to space, not due to being broken. Game volume's a little low. We can fix that. Audio. Let's see, master's already maxed. Okay, so I'm gonna have to fix this in Streamlabs. Let's see here. All right, I increased it by 3 decibels. Tell me if that's good.
Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be. Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function.
Shadows R77. I have a question. If you don't mind answering, is any more work been done on the world repop system? No, but Foxel and Liz have been working on an add-on for it, and they have some ideas of how we can enhance it, and so I'm going to do a bunch of code changes to it later this month so that they can expand on it.
And Agent, I hope that helps you as much as you've helped us. Good work.
There's more going on than you know. Trust me.
I feel like something just happened and I was totally not paying attention to it. Now I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Alright, this is why we have a quest log. Oh, apparently I just finished the quest and I helped somebody. Alright, we're going to go talk to this quest marker guy.
Make sure you're never followed here.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this. But that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training, and us knowing hardly anything about you, Des has invited you to join HQ. It would have been nice if she had consulted with her second-in-command. But what's done is done. Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
Tell me what you need, Doc.
One of our field agents.
Naughty Shepherd, is there a way to get SS2 Clothing Chapters download on Xbox? It says there's not enough space. There is, but you would basically have almost zero room for any other mods. It is possible that maybe the compression bloated for 3.10, and maybe it's not possible currently. Usually, this is one of the reasons that I've been keeping an Xbox playthrough going, so I could find out issues like that. So I will try really hard to find space for my Xbox to live. I'll just have to move around one of my computers, and or maybe I can put it on top. I'm worried about airflow though. We'll figure that out anyway. I'll try and get my Xbox up and running to check and make sure that it's small enough. But we didn't really add. Oh yeah, okay. We didn't add. I think we added like 3 sound files, which should only have been a couple of kilobytes, so it shouldn't be enough to overflow it. But again, because of the way compression works on the Xbox version, maybe it did overinflate. So I'll have to check that. But I do know that it requires pretty much all of your mod space to play all 3 chapters on Xbox.
Do you have a Geiger counter? And the counter is? Mine is in the shop. Please tell me Deacon taught you that at least.
Let's see, I'm going to fail this.
You can trust me with this. I'll get it done.
You sound rather
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, maybe this isn't my super low charisma idiot character. I think this maybe this is my high charisma character.
Use the escape tunnel in the back to get there quicker.
Let's try this. Let's check. What is... oh, I've got 2 level ups. Oh, this is my super high charisma character. Okay. I'm glad I didn't just ditch it. Alright, what were we doing on this character? Because I have 2 perk points right now that are unused. Were we aiming for something? Got maxed out Scrapper. I know I wanted to always save 1 for if we're about to hit a fun dialogue check. So that way, if somebody who knows it in chat, like Sir Rick, could point me to the right perk, I can grab it. But I can use the other point on something. Maybe it was just like, last time I was in here, I was just like, these are all boring. I don't want any of these. Alright, well, what is this build doing, roughly? I think it's just a typical rifleman sneak build, right? So is there anything else worth getting here? What do you guys do when you're at this point where your character's got like all the stuff you want for your build and you just have like random points? Like normally this would be a smart time to go get like, oh, I already did do gun nut. I was like gun nut, but I already did that. I got it all the way up to rank 4. Yeah, idiot's fun. I am so. I guess I have average intelligence, so I guess it'll proc periodically, but it probably does have some funny perk checks. So yeah, we'll grab it. Why not? Can't hurt. Add a little randomization to it, and I'll save one perk for later. Yeah, boost strength is not a bad idea. Boost endurance probably a good idea. Oh, did I not have bloody mess? Oh yeah, I did. I just didn't. I could take more plus to damage. Okay, yeah, these are good ideas. All right, next perk point, maybe we'll drop it into either I'll double down on Idiot Savant for the extra 5x, or we'll just grab Bloody Mess for the points. Points and specials. Yeah, not bad ideas. All right, let's see here. So now we need to return to Virgil. Okay, and now I think you can fast travel out at Railroad HQ, or I can. What is this little marker? Retrieve the dead drop. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. How do I turn that off? Let's see. Wait, it's not on MISC. We're not doing that one. Oh, it's this. Okay, Boss After Dark. Yeah, we're gonna skip that. All right, now let's see what our map looks like. Much better. What's this one? Automatoys Factory. We'll end up there eventually for Chapter 3 stuff. Okay, off we go to Virgil. Oops. Sorry, Oberlin Station settled. That was probably that quest I just talked about, though, the Automatoys. I just failed it. Oh, kidnapping. I didn't even see that one. Rest in peace, kidnapped settler. Or kidnapped Brahmin, as it sometimes is.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
Wait, did I just get a... Oh, was that a achievement? I have F4SE running. I just got an achievement? Okay, I'll take it. Comrade 1, do you have a favorite faction in FO4? I mean, like, it depends on in what context. Like, I think the Brotherhood is the most fun one to play with in Fallout 4 because they have the coolest toys. But, like, if I'm role-playing, if I'm, like, projecting myself into Fallout 4, I always end up siding with the Institute so that I can just play Ostrich and pretend that the horrors of the world outside of it don't exist. Like, I think that's probably what I would do. I would go right to the super technological place where everything seemed safe. I think that's where I would be jetting off to.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I'm zoning out, Virgil. Can't you hear that I've got a cold?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry, they just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation.
Are both of the lenses in his glasses cracked and broken? I think he's just got little shards of glass left in them.
To teleport coursers and send you instead. You know the craziest part of
Saito, thanks for the follow.
That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises, but if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
Nick Carter, will version 3.2 be the HQ 3.0 patch? No, I think version 3.3 will be. 3.2 is going to be some other stuff. The HQ 3.0 patch is still a ways off. Well, there's a lot to do for that patch. Like, building a full automation system for the HQ code is going to be It's going to be some work. Ah, yeah. Everybody's so impatient in this game. But yeah, I've got a lot to do for the 3.0 patch because I want to not only add automation, but also just clean up some of the like little irritating bugs. Like try and fix the problem where you get duplicate NPCs showing up in the settler selection. I want to try and make the settler selection menu faster. I want to try and create a system where when you want there we go. When you want a room to build, like say, like I need a living quarters, to be able to select, you know, clean any room from that has living quarters. Like basically do a reverse selection instead of having to test each room for what types. Have a way to like select the type and then it show you the list of rooms. I want to add some sort of interface like that. So there's just a lot of coding I got to do for that. I think we have dialogue for that, Yagi, where the SS2 NPCs can tell you to hurry along, but I don't think we have it implemented correctly. Because I feel like I've seen those lines written down, and I don't think we've ever set them up properly. Or maybe we didn't do them because maybe Rick finds them irritating. I don't know. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so then I guess we're off to the Pridwin, right? You think Jake has them? All right. Yeah, then like some of there's a lot of Jake dialogue where we have it recorded, we have it rigged up, and then we have it disabled because like Jake's a tricky one because he's such a cornerstone to so many of our quests. Like anytime we have extra flavor dialogue, it has the potential to interfere. So it's been a lot of it we just locked away, waiting for a rainy day when we've got less stuff to do, where we can focus on deep testing, all that stuff.
I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Danse's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed. The only logical explanation is that they've gone underground. That's where we need your help.
I like that he delivers this idea of just, institute genocide and just assumes you're cool with it. Like no real explanation for his logic. He's just like, nah, they created synths, murder them all. Got to get rid of them.
Can you take a look at these schematics? A scientist named Virgil said they could get me inside the Institute.
I believe you'd be better served showing these plans to Proctor Ingram. That being said, I'm pleased that you've chosen to build the device with the Brotherhood. Now, indulge me for a moment by satisfying my curiosity. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
I think they're the ones who kidnapped my son.
The Institute preys on the weak to further their own ends. Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes.
Did you see the Fallout TV show has the West Coast BOS build a sister of the Pridwin? Yeah, that's kind of an odd thing to do. I mean, I guess they just wanted the cool factor of it, right? Like, I think we all can pretty much agree that seeing the Pridwin arrive was like one of the coolest gaming moments ever. But I don't know that you'll really feel that. Wait, what? I wonder if I dropped that because I was out of space. That you will feel that cool factor in a TV show. So it's an odd. It seems odd that the Brotherhood would build two of those, but yeah, I guess it'll still be cool, and it's something unique. Alright. Talk to Proctor Ingram. So am I going down to the ground? Well, now I wish I had that power armor back so I could just do a cool jump. Well, I guess I could just get to fast travel, so. Or I wonder if that's just a bad map marker and it was actually in the Pridwin. They had airships in the old BOS game that's debatably non-canon. Wait, like that, like the really bad Brotherhood of Steel game or Tactics? I don't remember it in Tactics. I mean, it could have been in there, I just don't remember, but... What is with all these load screens? Come on, new computer. That was like a console load screen. What's going on here? Hey, there we go.
Oh, my list of maintenance fixes keeps getting longer and longer.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? All right, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
Well, you definitely know your stuff.
Damn right I do. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
I'm glad you can make sense of those plans.
I haven't made sense of all of it yet, but I will by the time you get the first part built. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
Okay. So I wonder if this is the sole reason that they made the workshop at Boston Airport. Like that they originally had no intention to, but they're like, we don't want to make the player have to run over and find a new settlement in order to do this part of the quest. Okay, let's see here. Oh, it's under the special, right? There we go. Boom. Oh, that's it? And then I go talk to her? Alright. Tactics said airships fall of Brotherhood still did not, and it sucked. Are you saying that there's a correlation there? Had it had airships, it would have been better? Because I've heard that that game is just straight up garbage. But I have not played it myself to find out. Building the relay with the BOS is the only one that doesn't have a pipe burst it. Interesting.
Yes. I'm ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Let's move on then. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions.
Looks good, Ingram. I'll get to work right away.
I wish I had your confidence. Oh, one last thing before I forget. It's important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need any help, I'll be over at the build site making some adjustments and calculations. I'd wish you good luck, Knight, but I think we're both going to need it.
I never understood why people got upset about you having to do this. Like, I remember there's like a narrative about how, oh, Todd said that the whole workshop system was optional, but it's not because you have to do this. It's like, who cares? It doesn't take that long. It's not that hard. It's just like another little interesting gameplay element. Alright, now how much of this stuff do we just have the things on hand to build? Let's see, relay dish. What do we need? Military grade circuit board. Okay, so that I'm going to have to find. Can we tag that for search? Yes, we can. Cool. Alright, and then this one. That's it, right? We don't need a blueprint shredder. Alright, let's exit here. Check our quest guide here. Alright, so we need to find a circuit board, biometric scanner, and build those last 2 bits. Okay, cool. Side 404, I noticed in the CK there are more special MM units, but I have only one generic unit, others not ready yet. That is correct. Any of the units that you don't see unlocked, there's a bunch of them that we set up. Like, I would say, just before Chapter 3 launched, we did this huge round of units. And then we realized when the people designing the units, and myself who did the code behind them, when we started discussing how it was all going to work, realized that I had set it up in a totally different way than they thought it was going to work. So then we just had to like shelve them all and be like, all right, we'll circle back to this post-launch because it was going to require recode, which is what I just did in the 3.10 patch, which is why you suddenly got a whole bunch of new units. So like the part of the 3. Well, a second, I'm muting my phone so it doesn't keep distracting me. Part of the 3.10 patch was all the new code for the units, and we fixed a bunch of the units that we had waiting in the wings or created new versions of them. And there are probably, if you were to like dig into the records inside of SS2, there's probably like 40 units that are not in use yet, and they won't be for a long time. They're going to be for like patch 3.7 or something. Like we have like the next 2 years of patches, of major patches, not smaller ones, but major patches all planned out already. A lot of new toys coming for you guys. Okay, so we need to clear some hospitals and stuff. Let's see. So I think I just had one for Medford Memorial Hospital, right? Yeah, here we go. So let's go do that, and hopefully we'll find our thing. Oh, you know what we should do before we waste all our time doing that? Let's just go to Diamond City and we can just buy this stuff. And then I can score some ammo while I'm at it. Maybe we'll talk to the Ron and buy a settler. Lachlan, don't follow Brotherhood of Steel. It does suck. Just watch a mini True Nerd playthrough. That's a good idea. I love his videos. Alright, so who sells junk? Surplus, right? Diamond City Surplus is going to be Myrna.
Right here. Every piece in here is worth what I charge for it. No arguments.
Alright, let's see what you got.
Here's what we got.
Okay, let's go to junk. I actually probably should have just gone to my settlement to just see if we happen to have one laying around. This is what we needed, right? It was a biometric scanner and a military circuit board. Is it going to be that easy? Oh, you don't have the military circuit board. Nick Carter, looking forward to the pre-population system most. Will that be much later? Yeah, that's going to be... I don't remember which patch that's going to be, but it's pretty far down because we want to have most of the bugs out of the base system by the time that comes out, because that's going to just add so many complications. So it'll just make it very, very difficult for us to dissect and determine like what's causing an issue. If people it'll be like every time somebody posts a bug report, it'll be like all of our folks on the forums will be like, did you use pre-build? And if yes, sorry, can't help you. Like that's what it'll end up being. So pre-build, while there is a draft of it working that we had early on in testing, it causes so many potential problems that it's kind of like we're just gonna leave it disabled for the time being. I might release it as an alpha patch at some point when I have a chance to fix some of the bugs the alpha testers already reported with it. Just so that way if they want to experiment they can in the meantime. But
hello to you.
Hey there.
A little knowledge can be a profitable thing.
Any idea where I can find someone?
Looking for talent, are we? What kind of attributes you in the market for?
what do we got left? Because I think we did a lot on this character already.
Strong.
Sorry, but the talent.
Oh yeah. So I think we already got pretty much everybody on this character. This is not my Xbox character. I'm not sure why strength is still showing up. There's probably some character that's like about to unlock, and I just need to do something in my settlements. Like I need to build more industrial or more something, and then that'll unlock them. Yeah, HQ automation is happening relatively quick. That's kind of the next big thing on our agenda. for me anyway, for my code stuff. So we've got a mix of like big code systems and quest stuff in development. And so anytime there's code stuff, it's pretty much like that's my project. And then there's story stuff, and that's the rest of the team. So we're going to be kind of bopping back and forth between the two. It'll be like story patch and then quest patch, story or systems patch. Okay, so military grade circuit board. Let's go check. We'll just check Sanctuary's workshop real quick. I could see there just being one in there because I probably had some junk salvagers. I love it when the Ron sings. We all do. We all do. There's a reason the Ron gets to be all of my notification sounds on streaming. Altiakis, good evening. Hello. All right, let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? Hey, 14 of them. Holy cow. This settlement is filthy rich. Jeez, look at all this junk. What's our junk situation like? Do we need to oh my god, we're so rich. This character is like busted rich. 103,000 caps. 129,000 scrap. Okay. Oh, they're short on water though. Why are you guys so thirsty? Also, what do you mean you're unhappy? Get out of here with that. 100 happiness. You guys just need a little water. Oh, you guys are sick. Oh, well, the hospital is unmanned. That doesn't help anything. Alright, what do we got going on here? We just have this one farm. That actually wouldn't shock me. Is anybody not working? No, everybody's got a job here. So we need to put water in some other settlement. There is not enough room. Nobody's got yeah, like we're understaffed here. We need another guy to come here and work our hospital. I guess we could also shut down the weapons store and make that person work our hospital. Don't really need a weapons store. Okay, well, we got our military grade circuit board. We'll come deal with the water situation later. I'll have to build up some water somewhere else because that settlement's just not going to cut it for that. All right, back to Boston Airport. Duck, does Adelino have any plans on writing up and recording voice lines for the characters in the Enclave faction to turn the Alliance section part of the game? It's a question of the Fens Part 2. So, I couldn't tell you on the voice lines, but I did send all of the tutorial stuff over to Adelino because he's shown interest in integrating with it. But obviously, right now, with his stuff just having come out, he's going to be buried in patches for a while. So, you know, no rush on his part. But I really hope he will do all that. As far as the Fens, I haven't talked to Monkey about it. I hope he does, but I don't know.
I'm too busy to speak right now.
Wait, what? Is this normal for Maxon to just be chilling outside like this? Okay. Alright, control console. We'll put you over here. And snap you here. And now we need boatloads of power. The Brotherhood gets some janky medium generators. Alright. Put a whole row of them over here for you guys. Come on, click. There it goes. Alright, let's make a grid here. Oh, what happened there? There we go. And And then, oh, we don't have to wire that thing separately? What about this thing? There we go. Wait, not enough power now? What are we using? 20 for this, 5 for this. Oh, I need one more generator. Alright. Okay, let's see what happens here if I break it by doing this. Go you to you. Power up the signal interceptor. There we go. Alright, let's do a little save before I break something here. Save LP day 43 mid session. What time is it? Yeah, oh yeah, mid session for sure. It's not even 10. He will talk before you leave to the institute. Okay, that makes sense. How are you floating like that? Yeah, that is workshop plus Star King.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Ready.
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Nothing's gonna stop me when I'm so close to the answers I'm looking for.
Eager to get inside, huh? Good. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
That's fortunate.
Yes, it was. Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
Oh, that's right. I think I skipped a charisma check earlier. Whoops.
On a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
Okay. Alright, now I guess I gotta talk
I've checked and
to
rechecked
you.
everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto.
This thing looks like it's gonna melt
In
me.
or are you out? Make up your mind.
Yeah. You guys are so impatient.
Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers.
Looks pretty blue to me.
Inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Bye. Whew. I have not been here in a while. Yep, just getting those achievements left and right on my heavily modded save. Okay. We made it. thought this place is supposed to be clean, guys. You need to get some of those Gen 2s in here. Look at this mess. Don't mind me. This is the first thing I want to do every time I enter a new location. Especially a nice, pretty location like this. Oh, here we go. Can I just immediately get this thing done? Can I just immediately load a holotape? Complete my mission in just a few seconds. What was it called? Network scanner, was that it? Yep. And then I take it out, right? Alright, nice and easy. Just immediately gets complete that. I'm surprised they didn't make that, so you had to work for it a little bit. Hello.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face.
It's stuck.
Please, step into the elevator.
All right.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
All they had to do was show that they haven't been murdering people.
This is the reality.
Oh, what was that?
Institute. This place.
Frenchie Toast has raided you. Hello, French Fry Toast. Sorry, hello, French Fry Toast.
We've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments,
Hey, deep dive.
trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy. And our actions are
Oh, weird.
by those
I didn't remember going below them.
someday perhaps
The elevator just keeps
show
going
them
down.
what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground.
I guess that makes sense. You want to bring him directly to
Here to risk it
the
all.
encounter with Father, and not have me immediately get distracted and run around talking to everybody.
Unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone.
Oh, you guys were just playing SS2. Fantastic.
You are here for a
Well, what chapter are you up to?
very personal reason. You are here for your son.
That's odd that he didn't direct me there. He's just like, oh, there's only one path to go, so you'll figure it out.
Useless. Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean.
Father, what's going
It's
on?
me.
What's happening?
I'm your dad.
That big emotional moment undercut by the Ron. Love it. French Fry Toast, thanks for the follow.
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your father. Talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand.
Oh, that's so sad you guys didn't get to hear that sound. That perfectly timed sound.
Stimuli. Please try and keep
Alert box, why aren't you working?
I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Hold on. I wonder if he's going to have a impatient line. Now I want the sound to work on this alert thing more. Yeah, I don't see any obvious. I remember we've gone through this so many freaking times.
Are you following?
Oh, at least his is nice, at least, unlike Brotherhood. General settings, follow, subscribe. Yeah, all these have volume turned on. Why don't you work?
This really is a matter of importance.
I'm sure it is, buddy. You just gotta bear with me. I have something equally pressing. I wonder if this is a case of like, oops. I wonder if this is a case of I've got to just reset up the whole thing. All right, we're gonna have to give up. You guys are just gonna have to accept that when I laugh maniacally like that, it was for good reason.
This is insane. All of it.
The degree of trauma you're experiencing right now is understandable. Please, just try to relax. I know this is all difficult to take in.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been... It's good to finally meet you.
Wait, what was that?
All this time. It's me.
I didn't push any buttons.
I am Sean. I am your son.
Bullshit.
After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth, think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
There's another one that you guys don't get to hear. Rogan Field, thanks for the subscribe. Lachlan, every time I hear Father speak, I'm reminded of the guy who voiced him, also played Master... I'm gonna show that I've not seen this show. Braytak in Stargate SG-1. I loved the first Stargate movie, but I never watched the show. So we actually reached out to this voice actor's agent, and she said he'd do it. He'd voice more lines for Fallout, but we had to get our project approved by SAG, and then that derailed us because that is not a process that we could go through. It would have made it impossible to complete some settlements too, because as soon as we get involved with SAG, then a lot of our actors who do this stuff pro bono would not be allowed to anymore.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics, used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Suzu, can I become the Mechanist in Chapter 3? Yeah, in fact, our testers would tell you that's the most effective way to do it. Because you can make the automatrons like super OP. So if you just make your army all automatron soldiers, you will dominate the gunners. Which is part of the reason that it's important that we got some more powerful units in your guys' hands, which is what we did with the latest patch. And we're going to keep tinkering with that too, because we want to make sure that, well, and this is the thing where like add-ons can pop in too, because like add-ons could inject more loadouts and stuff to make even your base settlers more powerful. I've got plans to do a, one of the patches we're going to do a special stat buffs where every special stat will impact combat in some way, or if not combat, it will impact the assault itself. So for example, like I've got on paper the idea of doing an intimidation roll where some of the opponents will just surrender to people who have high charisma, things like that. So that way some of your super settlers, like your people with extremely high special stats, if you decide to put them in as soldiers, then they'll have little benefits in combat, so they can become close in power level to the robot army.
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
I noticed the power armor Chapter 3 gunners that spawn assault sometimes have a Merv Fat Man in their inventory. Is that intended? I mean, I don't know. It may have been done intentionally by the person who set those up. It could have also been like an oversight because we try to use vanilla leveled lists. So I don't know. I would have to go dig in. Never had ammo for it. Well, that was lucky.
Not too overwhelmed.
But director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position. Obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Sorry, I'm watching all this, guys. I know usually I just skip over vanilla. I have not played through this section of the Institute in probably over a year. So this is, it's interesting to hear it all again. Because I remember the first time I played through this, I was thinking that they could have made, I'm sure I've said this on stream many times, but we'll say it again because we're here, that had they just had them explain away the random people that get murdered and replaced by synths as, oh, those people just live in the Institute now. Maybe they're in like a contained area so that, you know, they're not infecting people, but that would have been enough to have been like, oh, okay, you're not, I mean, it sucks that you're taken away from their families, but they're probably happier and, well, better fed down here.
Hope you're not too overwhelmed.
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Lachlan getting Tony, I'm not going to try to pronounce that last name, to voice new lines wouldn't be cheap, so I don't think SAG-AFTRA lets their members do stuff for free. No, you're absolutely right. That was why we bailed on it. I mean, the cost for an individual's lines, like, I mean, this is part of why we have a Patreon, so we can try and do cool stuff like that, right? Like, if we have any surplus, we can save it up and try and pay for cool stuff like that. The problem is that as soon as we get the project approved as a guild project, then we have to pay every single voice actor guild rates, and like we can't afford that at all. We could not afford to pay everybody, so we just can't pay anybody. So like the SAG thing would have complicated things.
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know, and I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Oh, so Dr. Lee is actually here. So if I just went on a murder spree here, you just like end the Institute now, and then you don't have to go through all the trouble. Like if I just start shooting, I've never done this before. If I just shoot Father and start murdering everyone, does that just like end the game? But just you're not on the side of any faction then? What happens when you do that? Evil Zans, hey, hello. Good night, Sir Rick. Okay, now I'm... Oh, just some shotgun shells in your bathroom, guys. Alright, what do we got on our... Let's see. Meet the division leaders. Give the Apollo tape. And locate Dr. Lee. Alright, well, it sounds like Dr. Lee's here. So let's go meet her. Let's see. Oh, that's the deathbed for later, right? How do we get out of here? Oh, does he just have a private elevator into his quarters? Is that what's going on here? Oh, yeah, there's his bathroom. What's this? Nope. Oh, there we go. What goes over here? There's special dialogue if you just walk up and... Wait, what? How did you get there? Okay. You can still do Minutemen and BOS endings if you just start blasting. Oh, that's fun.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh.
Doc.
I don't know.
Kidding. You
Most
really
of them
are
have lasted long
Well,
past
all
their
right.
projected lifespans.
I'm Allie.
If you
Allie
ask me,
Fillmore.
they were
You can
built
think of
pretty
me as
well.
the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much. I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son.
Sean!
Now that you've found him,
Of course, this is my motivation for everything.
Man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have after.
Alright, you're not as interesting as Father, so we're going to skip you.
The work we do.
We need to find your whole team. Sure.
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. Take your time.
Right.
If there's anything else,
I'm not sure what I just said absolutely to.
It must be a challenge to meet the...
Absolutely. Over the years, we've learned a few. When necessary, we can tap into. Fortunately, advance. It's a good thing too. You don't even. I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Of course.
Oh,
systems nominal.
I forgot your voice file there, buddy.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Oh, they just named some of them Synth. Interesting.
Good evening.
Hello.
Ah, yes, hello. I was informed of your arrival. Welcome to the Institute. I'm Gallister. Charles Gallister.
What do you do here?
I'm head of the sanitation department. Although not really. Officially, there is no such department. You see, my title is sort of an inside joke. Very funny.
It's nice.
Get lost, loser. What's one of the options?
Me? Really? Well, thank you. That's very nice of you to say.
Meow. What is that? Meowzabub? Thank you for the subscribe. Alright, what do we have next? Let's see. I'm still meeting the division leaders.
Mysterious phase 3.
Advanced systems. That's where I need to go, right? That's where Lee is. You can still do Minutemen and BOS endings if you just start blasting. I believe you get banished by the Institute, and I think Ingram muddles through without Lee. They go recruit someone else instead of Lee. Oh, okay.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Hi, Doc.
Oh, I thought that was our introduction to Lee. She's just going nuts on a pistol here. Can I just take all these? You don't need those, don't worry. I don't need that, though. I want those and those.
That's amazing.
Oh, well, a lot of us do that. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us.
What was that sound?
In case anyone didn't mention it,
well,
quiet time runs
that was
from 10
productive.
p.m. to 6 a.m.
Oh, that's a wall. Alright, let's try to look over here. Here we go. Oh, what do we got here?
This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Benet has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good. The responses map almost identically to expectations, some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far. It's starting to have an effect on the team, I think. I know I've been caught up in the moment once or twice. Just a second or two, forgetting that he's not a real boy. Still, I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment. I'm well aware that others are put off by his presence. If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
I like that she's just cool with me chilling in her office listening to a holotape of her.
Dr. Lee.
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why?
I saw you speaking with that Brendan Volker earlier.
You're the scientist. Why do you think I'm here?
Well, let's see. A Brotherhood of Steel airship arrives in the Commonwealth. You find a way to intercept our teleport signal, and now you show up at my door. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Why would we want you dead?
I did some pretty sensitive work for the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though Lyons let me go, there were a few others in the ranks that thought I knew too much. That's why I came to the Institute. It was the only place that I thought I'd be out of the Brotherhood's reach and still be able to do my research. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think
Give me that free XP.
cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. What does that have to do with why we're
let's see here.
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help. They seem to have everything under control.
The Brotherhood valued your presence.
Well, how sweet of you.
Very
Tell me
convincing.
something. Why would I possibly want... What reason would I have to throw away...
Just trust me.
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like they're... But still, how...
Oh, wow. I can just go for the big...
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there... dying. And here I am, surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the service. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, in case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the... If nothing else, it should demonstrate the... Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two.
Cool. Alright. Lee recruited. What's next? So I guess we don't have to do anything else, right? Like, I don't have to actually meet the other division heads if I don't want to. I assume it's like I meet the division heads, then I go have the talk with Father on the roof. I think that's the order of events. Oh, that's intimidating. What's going on, buddy?
Nothing to report, sir.
Okay. Staring at me like a Terminator bot. Alright. Let's see. Did we go to
Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
I can't express how truly
bioscience? Yeah. Alright. Who are we meeting here?
Trying to examine my latest reports on batch 274.
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
Wait, is it Warwick, not Warwick?
Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable.
Do I pronounce? Do you not pronounce the second W in that?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. And those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well... I suppose you're right.
The latest synth
You guys
generation
done?
is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holden.
Wait, we talk this way, maybe?
I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more.
In that case, let me give you a brief. As the name implies, the bioscience division, our most
Yep.
directive. To that end, we've even started to explore the idea. You probably saw the gorillas.
No, I didn't.
They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential
Oh
is
man,
exciting.
how did we miss those as soldiers? Guerrilla warriors when you side with the Institute. I feel like that. I think that's. We talked about. There's like so many potential soldiers we could do, and we decided to leave any of them that are a little bit out there for mods to add in. Try and keep like the stuff that we unlock base game or base SS2 to be.
It's all right.
Kind of the vanilla milquetoast stuff. Keep it so that it's not. So it stays immersive, and then anybody who finds it ridiculous doesn't have to deal with it.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken.
I had no idea on Warwick. It's just always Warwick to me. Warwick Homestead. That's how it's been for years.
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in.
Great. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking.
Tell me more about those synth gorillas.
On the whole, I'd say they were a success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So...
Yep, that's not a great idea. Where the hell are the gorillas? I know I've seen them before, but it's been a minute. Oh, there they are. That's a nice little zoo exhibit.
The Gorilla Project is showing promising results. You're here. Glad you made it.
Now, I know there's I'm pretty sure there's a mod for the Institute that lets you like do stuff with them, right? Like it lets you do kind of take control, make them do stuff. Because this could be a fun little micro mod of deciding to have the Institute invest in trying to clone more animals and bring them back. Could be a fun little thing, little zoologist mod. Oh, COVID-21, thank you for the donation. I don't know why my notification thing didn't pop up. Maybe it's just super delayed. Hi, KG, are you still planning on doing an ASMR playthrough? Soft whispers, soothing triggers, if you get what I mean. Soft sips, snacking on pistachios. I don't think... I think we've talked about it like that. Sometimes I accidentally do that, but no, not really gonna... Oh, there's the notification. Not really gonna do a playthrough like that. I have so many playthroughs going on. I mean, maybe one day I'll just do a session of it when my voice is out. because I gotta stop skipping days just because I have sore throat. Because I keep forgetting how to freaking stream. Rent the animal cages that can spawn animals in your settlement from the one DLC. If you destroy the institute, you can build gorilla cages. Oh, that's cool.
Maybe I should take some courses with me. You know, send a message.
Please don't.
So much
There's
research.
enough friction as it
So
is
little
between
time.
us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Oh, I gotta go talk to you. Okay.
I know it'll be a difficult
Doctor,
adjustment for you,
so,
but try to remember that
Here you
synths
are.
aren't
Justin
people.
Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest.
Come on, give me that level up. We're so close.
The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact.
What about Lee?
There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions. It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escape.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings. As to why they're escaping? Our main instrument is the Courser, a third generation. Coursers hunt down and reclaim. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like...
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more...
Right.
I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire... Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
Oh, more achievements. Okay.
I'd like to know more about this.
Fine. Once a Courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth...
Hey, there we go.
We then begin the delicate process of... In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage.
Okay. Alright, well, let's do that level up before we forget. So I think let's see if anything new and interesting unlocked. It did not. Alright, what is my intelligence? 5. So my chances of proccing idiots amount are kind of low. So let's go... We'll go with the safe choice. We'll grab Bloody Mess. I could also see, like, strength and endurance, I think would be my next two if I'm just going to pump points in the specials. We'll take a straight up 5% increase to damage. And I guess I might as well talk to Father while I'm here. Attack! Time to start murdering everyone! Oh, and you guys said that's Discord, right? So I must be I'm accumulating quite a backlog of missed messages tonight.
Subject identified.
Okay, how do I get up to you?
Sir, we've had another situation. A code red. We think there was a system glitch. We're looking into it.
You're all useless. I'll figure out what happened. In the meantime, tell the others to be on high alert. I want more patrols and more rounds.
How the heck do I get over to you, buddy?
Even remotely suspicious, report it immediately. This absolutely cannot happen again. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Sounds like I'm missing an important conversation nearby here. Was that you? Yeah, it was, but I don't know who the heck you're talking to. Oh, here we go.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Hey, there he is.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
Nothing special.
First things first. How do I get back to the surface?
The same way you got in, of course. You are not a prisoner here. You may come and go as you please. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous.
If you talk to Fellow now, it'll start their quest Libertalia, which may or may not break something later in S2 Chapter 3. Interesting. Well, that's a good test to have then.
Can be a recipe for chaos.
I know we have it. I think we have it set up. I know what quest you're talking about, and I think in Chapter 3 it's like if you don't, or if you start this quest and don't complete it, then that quest won't start. So the question is, if you were to start this quest...
This really is a matter of importance.
Yeah, that's what you said before. I don't believe you anymore. If you start this quest and then you destroy the Institute and then you can't complete it, I wonder if we're maybe not accounting for that. That sounds reasonable of a thing we might have missed. So let me put that on my list. Let's see. So it's like... Yeah. So I think we probably have to check for, is the quest completed or is the quest failed? Because I'm guessing if you destroy the Institute, this quest gets failed. Let me get the quest started so I know the name of it and everything. So...
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware...
However closely they may approximate, when you see what I have to show you, a rogue synth has taken... His memories have been erased, and his identity under his leadership. I've dispatched a courser to liberty.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best. Now you should get moving.
Okay, so this is synth retention, right? Okay, so if you start, I'm going to put some notes for myself. Synth retention, then destroy Institute. C3 quest might get stuck. I think it's MQ33 is the quest. Gunner's Daughter, right? Gunner's Daughter quest might get stuck. I'll put that on my notes. I'll check into it. Should be an easy bypass if that's the case. But I'll try it on this save. I won't do this quest because we're gonna go side with the Brotherhood. So let us. I think we can just teleport out, right? I don't have to do anything fancy. We just go Pridwin. Cool. True Nerd reaction when his home base gets taken by the gunners. Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Also, when it gets converted into a an outpost and all the buildings get changed. Should be fun reaction. Not going to try for all three. I remember it being like complicated to do the all three endings, so that is why I'm not going to do it, because I don't really feel like juggling all the different faction quests. So yeah, I'm just going to go for Brotherhood. We'll have plenty of other allies. I just want the Brotherhood because they have the coolest integration into our big battle quest. The others have some stuff that happens that's interesting, but nothing compares to all the cool stuff that you get, cool events you get from the Brotherhood. If I was, I think I probably said in the past I was going to try for all three, but knowing how little I remember every time I load up one of these playthroughs from the previous one, it's going to be simpler if I just not try and do something complicated across these multi-week gaps between my playthroughs. Like I'm not, the playthrough itself isn't organized enough for me to do that correctly. Alright, so I need to give the holotape. Is she going to be here? Oh, no, I'm going to go down to the airport. Okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter who you side with in our quests. It's just there's like some visual payoffs for each of the factions, and I think the Brotherhood has the best one. Yeah, I'm getting really weird loading times, which is strange because one of the things I was excited about in this new computer is I've got an M2 drive in it, which are supposed to be extraordinarily fast for stuff. I wonder if I just failed to install the game on it. That would not shock me. I didn't really pay attention to where I installed the game. It was just let Steam do its thing. I should go double check that for next session, make sure it actually ended up on the faster drive. No, I am not running load accelerator. I don't usually don't need it, like on my other computer when I'm playing. It's pretty fast. The only thing I can guess is maybe this computer probably, actually I would think that it's pretty new, so it wouldn't even have like a standard drive. I'd imagine everything in here is solid state, so it's very odd that this is taking so long. So it could just be a save file issue, because we had that problem last week when I went to load up America Rising on this save, and the save kept crashing. So it could just be my save is starting to get a little shaky. It's gone through hell. This save, I'm shocked we're able to play it without just daily crashes, given that this save has been on like every alpha build of the mod for the past couple of years. I just keep loading it up in those and saving it anyway. It's risky, but it...
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was...
I'd rather test those kind of things on my own saves than have you guys have to struggle through it.
Interceptor would do to you.
I wasn't worried. After all, I built the device myself.
I have confidence in everything I build too, but that's because I'll only deal with technology that I understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Hopefully it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxon gave you all of the details. Good luck, Knight.
Okay. So now, if you're playing survival, can you still fast travel up to the Pridwin? Like, how does that work? How do you get to the Pridwin? Or do you always have to take a vertibird up there? Man, I'm thinking through all the different paths that I could have taken to do those quests of like, just do the network scanner one, or forget to do the network scanner one, and then kill father, and then do this. Like, man, the complexities of player choice in here right now. Oh, there's a fast travel thingy in the hangar. Oh, okay. Oh, did I unmark that quest? I was like, where is Maxon? Here he is. Alright.
If you find any technical document.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the brother.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Pridwin.
You're gonna interrogate her?
She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. Once again, Knight.
Okay. You guys don't need this globe, right? Thanks.
Communications array calibration test successful. All bands nominal.
And I realized with I remember why I didn't do it. I was gonna say I should have just modded my guns to hell while I was in Sanctuary with all that amazing scrap there. But I remembered now what I was planning on doing on this character was showing you guys the labs, and I probably did at some point, but I don't remember. You can't leave behind screws, guys. Screws and adhesive. They're too important to the cause.
Standing around. You'll be on report before you blink.
Alright, back down to the ground. Right? Wait, oh, it didn't get marked for some reason. I don't remember if I did all the labs. I should go check that. Go see if HQs, if I finished building them all. I remember I did. We had an episode like after I finished the chapter 2 story, where we did like one more episode on this series where I just went crazy building up HQ, and I think I cheated through it all, and then I didn't keep that save. Like I still have it, but we pretended I didn't do that day because I was cheating so badly. And so when we picked up chapter 3, that save got skipped. So I have no idea where I left HQ off on this character.
Unless you like getting radiation sickness, I'd stay away from ferals.
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxton told you about it?
Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll help us.
It will, but we've got to... Come on. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in.
All right.
This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
No problem. I'm sure this only...
I wish I had your confidence, because this... Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's... The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding.
Right.
The first problem is his CPU. It's...
There's got to be a way to solve that.
I do as much as I hate to... Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Matt. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over... I've already spoken to her, but... If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power...
Okay. Let's go talk to Lee. Wait, what's this? Thank you. Alright, where are we going to talk to Lee? Oh, back on the Pridwin. Back and forth. Man, this would be a really obnoxious set of quests to do in survival. So invisible legs and arms see through Ingram. Yeah, isn't the idea Ingram lost her legs? I think that was actually a really awesome use of the power armor suit for that character. Because there's not a lot of like unique model characters in Bethesda games. It's usually that you get your creatures, a couple playable races, and then everybody is just pretty much looks the same. Which, fair. It's a lot of work to do custom animations and stuff for every unique character. Okay, I guess I gotta go in here too. How's the stream been, guys, as far as, like, other than these awful loading screens I'm suddenly dealing with? Is the quality good? Is the stuttering low, I guess? Because I have it set on low latency. I could probably switch over to ultra low.
Attention. Bravo 6
now, but
report to Armor Bay 2.
Maybe we'll experiment with that next week. Oh, hey. Are you using this? Do you mind if I... It's green, so it's really important to me. Okay, you don't care.
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
You promised you'd help us.
You're right, I did. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work on Liberty Prime. I've been down this road with the Brotherhood before. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
It's 1080p, but a bit blurry. Okay. I'm not sure how much better I can make it. Maybe it's... Maybe I would have to buy a better capture card because I'm using like the introduction. What do you say? Introductory model? Introductive model? I don't know why that's hard for me. Introductory. The cheapest model of Elgato they had, because I didn't know if this was going to be something I was gonna do a lot with the capture card. Anyway, I knew I was going to stream a lot, but yeah, maybe I have to get a higher quality one to get rid of some of that blurriness.
Because...
You know, if anyone else wearing a Brotherhood of Steel uniform said something like that, I'd laugh in there. But coming from you, it sounds like you actually mean it. Tell Proctor
It's that cool
Ingram
skull
to
on my
get those
chest, right?
swords ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online. But we'll
Yeah, entry-level model. That's what I was looking for. All right, back to Proctor Ingram. Oh my God, the back and forth with the... Can I just take this now? Am I just... They're just cool enough with me? They're like, yeah, just go ahead and grab a suit. Okay.
Hail Knight.
All your power armor are belong to me. Oh, except for that one. What about this one? Okay, just that one. That's my suit, I guess. Okay. I don't really want it. Like, I'm not going to become a power armor character here. But I do want to jump off the Pridwin, because that's fun.
Can't talk right now.
Bay 3 power armor is yours. Okay, so this is normal. I just happened to walk up to it. Another suit for the collection, yeah. Or in my case, I'm just going to leave it at the airport. I really just want to use this once to drop off. Or maybe after I'm done with this back and forth nonsense. Yes, you get power armor units. We haven't implemented a way for settlers to get power armor yet, although we think we figured it out. So I don't remember if it was this last patch or a couple patches ago. Somebody, I don't remember, was it was XV or Choo Choo or Captain Laserbeam. One of them was experimenting with these keywords on power armor characters, and they think they figured out how to make it a settler act like Danse, and we weren't 100% positive though, and I think we implemented the change in the past just because it's like, well, it can't get any worse. Usually if you give a settler power armor, they just keep getting out of it. So I think we implemented that change, but I haven't done enough thorough testing to be convinced it's working. All right, now I gotta remember where I was gonna go. Oh yeah, way over there. Oh, that is fun. That is so fun. God, I wonder what that feels like in VR. That's got to be intense. Oh, cool. You guys moved fast. Moved that all up there while I was just in there talking to Lee for 2 minutes.
Have you ever fired a minigun? Chews through ferrules like paper.
Oh. You guys don't need that. How did you get out here so fast? And you changed clothes.
Proctor Ingram?
Wow, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
But yeah, power armor. So there's been actually power armor units available since the launch of Chapter 3, but they were hard to get. You either had to finish the Brotherhood quest or do Atom Cats before you reached Salvador in Chapter 3. If you waited to do it till after, then you would never get them. And now that's not the case. Now, when you do the, if you missed those early access points to get access to power armor units, when you do the ally with the ally meeting, the envoy meeting with Brotherhood, you'll get access to power units at that point, or power armor units at that point. Although I don't know if you get the same one. I think you get knights early and then paladins later, and maybe you get both during the envoy meeting. I don't remember. And then as far as Atom Cats, I'll have to check on that, because there should, if it's not working currently, where you can't get it later, that's an oversight, and we should fix that. Atom Cats are not currently an ally. We want to add them as an ally eventually, but you can get access to Atom Cat units. It's just like a random unlock that we trigger if you happen to have done the Atom Cats quest before you go through Salvador stuff. That is something that if we ever add them as an ally, we'll move that unlock to that point instead of where they're at currently.
Sorry about that, Ingram.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues. Besides, Doc, we're working with one of Prime's original designers. In fact, since things are going so well...
Sure, anything you need.
That's what I love about you. You're ready to leap into action.
I don't have the faintest idea what I'm talking about. That's right.
Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple. We're gonna have to rip those out.
Yep. I know you need me to do some things.
Now, before you get that look on your face,
we're gonna do the things and give you the stuff.
We've already sent out a few.
Once you start building,
but because this is easy mode, I can just look at this. Oh, why won't it let me? Oh, because I'm not in the... Alright, so I'm betting that there is one back at Sanctuary, which has everything. So let's head over there. Or is high-powered magnet like a unique thing that I can't get anywhere else? Show on map. What does it say? I can just find one of those in junk, right, guys? What are the requirements for Atom Cats? You just have to do their quest. Like if you go meet them, I think they have a little quest, right? It's been a while since I've done it. We should go do that. If I can remember where they are. Generic junk item, awesome. Does anybody remember where approximately the Atom Cats are? I want to say they're like between like Spectacle Island and Gunner's Plot and GNN, right? Like if I were to just go to GNN and walk to the coast, I would eventually hit them, wouldn't I? Little west of Warwick, yeah, okay. Maybe we'll go do that. Get them as a... And we don't get them as an ally, but we'll get that unlocked so I can show you guys when we get to that point. We're still a few weeks away from that, but still, might as well preemptive strike it. Alright, let's grab ourselves a high-powered magnet. Oh, we don't have one. It's a sad miracle. Okay, well then to Diamond City we go. Wait, is Carla here? Yes, she is. Maybe you got one for me.
Hey, Carla.
You again. Here to trade?
I'll take a look, sure.
Here's what I got.
Alright, what do you got for us? Do you have a high-powered magnet? You do not, but you probably do have some shotgun shells, which I think I was running low on. And I won't even make you guys suffer through me trying to be extra cheap. Alright, let's get out of this power armor. Okay, we got lots of shotgun shells, lots of sniper rifle, and tons of cells. Alright. And then we need to take this fusion core, because our settlers are idiots. Alright, let's go to Diamond City and see if Myrna's got us covered. 0 out of 10, you do not sound like a ghoul. My, yeah, my voice is not as bad today, for sure. Oh, and I don't need to wait for Myrna because I can talk to the robot, right? Percy, there we go.
Sure, let's take a look.
Excellent.
Alright, let's go to junk. Oh, he's got some ASAMs. That's fun. Hey, he's got us covered. And so cheap, too. Construct electromagnetic actuators. Where do I do that at? Is that more workshop mode stuff? Well, so let's do it in the airport. So off we go. Just checking my headphones. I thought for a second I had them on reversed again because I heard a weird sound in the wrong side of my ear. I actually have them on correctly today. Okay. So it is a workshop mode thing. All right. So this has no purpose anymore, right? Like I can just get rid of it. What does it say? Can I repair it? Or it says not repairable. I can just get rid of this, I think. What about you? Do I need you? Let's get some of that material back. Alright. Alright, so I'm guessing there's another special item. Electromagnetic actuator. So I just plop these on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they fall over. That's awesome. Oh, can I pick them up now? No. Very interesting. Oh, this one doesn't fall over. Can I stand on it? What if I shoot it? That one I built correctly. These 3 I failed, so they all fell over.
Glad to see you return safely from the Institute.
Proctor.
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system why it can't move right now.
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk, but he's missing one last important element.
Oh, and this is where I get sent to, like, the glowing sea, right?
His offensive systems aren't operating at peak capacity.
Shouldn't be a problem. Just tell me where they are.
I wish
And now I need that power
Prime's bomb
armor.
pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs. The Commonwealth was a major staging area for the military's Air Force. But since we arrived, our scouting team...
That's going to be a problem. Without a fully loaded nuke pack, Prime...
She's right.
Of course.
Right.
But before you give up, Proctor Quinlan is We're fairly... The catch is that...
I'll head out there immediately.
Good. Scribe Halen's established a communication... I suggest you head out there first and establish a signal. Hopefully, by the time you've returned, good luck, Knight.
Okay, speak to Scribe Halen. Okay, I thought I was going to. I thought she said I was going to talk to Quinlan, but I guess not. All right, let's see here. Show on map. Oh, and I've already got a map marker there. Cool.
Gladly laid.
Okay, well, let's go grab our power armor again, because I do not want to deal with it otherwise.
Down my life.
Glowing Sea Sentinel Sight. Yeah, that rings a bell. Oh, and I think let's go do the Atom Cats too while we're talking about it before I forget. All right, let's get this going again. This is going to be better, right? Yep. T60 for sure. All right, so we said over in this general area, right? So by Warwick. So it's on this little peninsula right here, right? So if I go to... I haven't discovered it, but it's cleared. That's odd. All right, let's go to... Oh, it's probably because of the gunners. All right, let's go to University Point, and we can walk from there. Danse like that. Why is Danse with me? Oh, he was in Sanctuary and he saw me put on power armor. That's what that was. Okay, so this way. Maybe they'll accept me as a fellow power armor wearer. Oh, hey guys. So much for that stealth build. Alright, is this the right general direction? Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see their red rocket over there. I guess we just walk across the sea in slow motion. Do you have a flashlight? Yeah. Oh, let's hope I got my bearings right here. Wait, do I not have Aqua Boy on this character? I don't. Alright, well if I start drowning, I'll just use their Aqua Boy real quick. I guess I should take some rat away though. Or rat X. Rat X. Yeah, can't you kind of breathe underwater when you're in power armor for some strange reason? This is the slow way to get there. Yeah. Too late. I'm committed now. The slow, boring way. Can breathe underwater, just can't swim. Alright. We can use the moon as our guide. The most boring 5-minute walk in history. I think you guys would rather I be spending my time nickel-diming vendors right now. Oh, we found a boat. Oh, maybe I can get out right here. We can abandon this plan. You guys probably can't see anything. Hey, there we go. Oh, did we find ourselves some friends? Hey, guys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, where's my gun? Where's my gun? It's broken. There it goes. There we go. Alright, there's our red rocket. Okay, let's go this way. Power armor is watertight. It must be. I guess that makes sense for like the anti-rads, right? If your goal is to use it in like places like the glowing sea, then you would need it to be watertight. Back in the water, it was peaceful. Here we go, back in. Let's hide in there. Did we make another friend? Oh, we made a couple new friends. Hey guys. Oh. Alright, we need some right away, and we'll just drink all this water to heal up. Man, the shotgun shells just never last. Hey, buddy.
Hey there. You gotta be with it to hang around here.
That's all you gotta say? Uh-oh. Ah! You guys have it in stereo. Oh, there it is.
Hey, check out the chassis.
Oops, just stole your beer and you didn't care.
Your plates have got me cranked.
What? There's so many radios.
Excellent.
Wait, is he playing music? Wait, let's see what happens if I... Will they get mad if I just murder him? Do they attack me? Let's see what they think about that. Nope, they're cool with it.
Hey, check out the chassis on you. Whoa, your plates have got me cranked. The name's Zeke.
Nice to meet you.
Man, you talk like a real square. Here I was, thinking you were Atom Cat material.
Cool name.
Thanks, Jack. I came up with it myself. So what's your tale, Nightingale? You want a ticket to Fat City?
No, I don't hate the song. I just radios get my videos flagged.
Sure.
Now we're cooking. If you think you got the chops to be an Atom Cat, you gotta be able to stretch your stuff. Check with my girl Rowdy. She'll have something for you to get your bread hooks on.
Wait, you're not Rowdy, you're Roxy. Blue Jay? Wait, who are you? Johnny D? Where's Rowdy at? I'm guessing they were trying to point the camera at her. Oh, that must be you. Yep.
Hey.
Saw you over there gabbing with Zeke. What's the story?
Here to help.
Tops, from the looks of it, I'd say Boss Man thinks you have a little Atom Cat in you. Wants old Rowdy to see if you have what it takes to shack up with us.
I have what it takes.
We'll see. I've been putting off hauling myself over the pond to work for this, but now you get to do it. This here's something I've been fixing up, part of the pump system at work. Thing was clogged up like Zeke after one too many cans of cram. I want you to go to the pump shed there and install it.
Beneath me.
No problem.
The Warwick folks might be squares, but they are nice enough. We help them out with our skills. They give us food. Works out real nice. Oh, and make sure to let June Warwick know when you're done. She's the bird in charge around there.
So I guess we're going to have to murder some gunners to pull this off. Alright, this will be interesting. Let's see here. Oh, is this just a miscellaneous quest? Interesting. With how much effort they put into like making sure all these characters have unique dialogue and little relationships, it's very odd that this isn't a named quest. Alright, gunners. Alright, I guess we stick to the coast and murder some more Mirelurks. Gunner fight after get back. Oh, I just meant from chapter 3 because I'm guessing the gunners have taken over most of this coast over here by now where I'm at. Oh, that's Institute. Alright, that's not a problem for me yet. Synths should be friendly. Oh, I see some gunners over there. Let's just dodge them. I can see one of their annihilators. No thank you. No thank you. Scuderia Jr. Thank you for the subscribe. Oh, I just realized my Twitch chat's all covered up. Can't even see it. Oh, hello. I love bugs. This is why I'm out of shotgun shells all the time. Huh. Just a mountain of dolphin corpses that somehow haven't been eaten. Or completely eaten. Where'd that other bug go? See, I'm guessing there's going to be gunners right there at the edge. They probably took... It's funny, we can't get... I remember I tried for a long time to get them to take over the whole ship, and they just refused to do it, and they all just kind of hang out down at the bottom there by that flag. Unless they probably took Warwick, as I now have to start calling it. Let's see. Anybody here? Oh, maybe I can just stealth finish the quest. Sneak out before anybody realizes I'm here. Oh, I gotta tell June about it, right? Am I gonna find her, like, tied up over here? Oh, it doesn't look like the gunners have taken here yet. Awesome. Oh, no, we don't want to steal from her. Am I gonna get out of powered armor to talk to her? No, don't sleep. Just talk to this person. Alright, let's get out of here. No, wake up. Okay. Alright, well, let's take the fusion core out, so if we sleep here to wait or sit in a chair and wait, that we don't find... I guess we'll just sleep. We'll just sleep next to you. You guys are going to wake up. There's a stranger in the empty bed. Alright, there we go. Okay.
I saw you working in the pump shed over there. Are you with the Atom Cats?
Correct, Daddy-O.
You guys are adorable. So is that pump all fixed up now?
Yep, should be all fixed.
You guys are great. Thank you so much. Maybe someday this will do the farm some good.
Well, those are some bold lips.
Have been such a great help to us. You must be hungry. Here, take some food back.
That almost looks like the broken texture color. Mmm, delicious Mylar cakes. Alright, let's head back to Atom Cat's garage. So I think this is all that's required. I think if you do this and go back and tell them, then you are eligible for the Atom Cat units. Maybe not, though. Maybe there's more you gotta do. When you get back by ammo for the Atom Cat gunner's attack, it's fine. We'll let the Atom Cats do most of the heavy lifting. Are you saying I can buy ammo from one of these guys? Like, can this guy sell me ammo?
It's a smoking suit you got there. Think of buying from the cats as a donation towards a more cool Commonwealth. What do you say?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Oh, yeah, he does have some ammo. Awesome. Alright, let's see here. We need... Can always use more shotgun shells. Hey, he's got 30. Awesome. What else were we using? 50 cal? And I think I've got plenty of fusion cells. What's another few hundred? Alright. And then we are going to get a little cheap here. Have some 5mm and 5.56. And I guess we're not using 10mm anymore. Beautiful. Alright, let's quick save.
Excuse me.
Oh, all done?
Yep. You're gonna have to give me something harder than that.
That was just the first test, Buster. Don't get big-headed.
That place was a real dump, huh? Thanks for taking care of our business there.
June sends her thanks.
Ooh, that June is a doll. And her Mylar cakes are the most far-out thing I have ever tasted.
Just so you know, I will be checking your work. The cats won't take credit for shoddy craftsmanship.
So he had the skills to spiff up the Warwick pump. Should we rustle his jimmies with something else?
We got gunners coming in hot.
Gunners! Again. Atom Cats, let's stop!
Alright. We are always ready to fight some gunners. Oh, apparently I have garbage action points. Whoa. Is that an assaultron I'm hearing? Yes, it is. Whoop, there he is. Messing with my dog. I gotcha, buddy. Still more? Whoop. Hey there, buddy. Uh-oh. Missed me. Oh, we need that toy truck. Very important. Another radio? Jesus, guys. Oh, where is everybody? Oh, they're all chasing me?
Hey there.
Gunners! Those wet rags keep trying to get their mitts on our suits. It's you, Jack? You slayed! Because of you.
Use the jet. That's how I missed it. Missed the jet. I'm too OP in my power armor. Don't need the jet.
It was no big deal.
No. You are out of sight. And a friend of the cats in my book. You have full reign of our digs. And, you know, I can get you hooked up with a little discount around here, yeah? Finally, the holy grail for anyone who knows what's cool in the Commonwealth. Your very own Atom Cat's jacket. Wear it well, Jack.
Okay. So I think that is the moment. That is, now we are queued up for, to get Atom Cat units. Now, you guys said there's a shark power armor or paint. Do I have access to the Atom Cat's paint now? I want their fire paint. I'm guessing there's a magazine around here somewhere. Another radio. Is it in the bathroom? Because that's where I'd keep my shark paint magazine. Oh, probably in this trailer. That's also where our radio is. Off. More toy cars. Fantastic. Zeke's safe. No, we're not going to steal from him. We will take this, though. Hot rodder. Here we go.
Alright, cats. Metal legs.
Tool of war.
Metal arms.
Tool of peace.
Metal
Tool of art.
I get into my suit, and I strut through the wastes. No fear. Untouchable. The flames on my suit burning, rising, glowing. The flames are hot, but I am cool. I run, I ride. My hands are strong. I am a man.
Oh, yeah. There's our hot rod flames. Oh, hot rod shark or flames?
Because,
let's see.
man,
Increases strength. Increases agility. I guess I don't really care either way. I'm not going to wear it for long, so we'll go with the flame because it looks cooler. Oh, it's called Flames now. Cool. Did not notice the name change before. Honestly, this is not something I normally ever play with, so it's not shocking that I didn't know that. There we go. Now I'm feeling like a proper member of the cats. Although, oh, it's like all red? So you don't get the exact paint job that they have? Oh, it's a little bit different. Okay. Oh, well, we're committed now. I'm not going to do it again. So we've got flame power armor. You need to buy their paint from Rowdy? Oh, okay. Let's try that. Where are you, Rowdy?
Hey.
You want to spiff up your power armor? You've come to the right place. The Atom Cats have them.
I'll take a look, sure.
Oh, yeah. Atom Cat's custom paint job. 7,200? Get out of here. Yeah, we're not doing that. We'll stick with our fire red, our hot rod flames. That's what we get instead. Okay, well, we got him as an ally. That's what we really came here for. Alright, let's head over to Edge of the Glowing Sea. That's with a discount. Oof. Oof. Some steep prices there, Atom Cats. Maybe I should get a second discount because I know the Ron. The coolest cat in the Commonwealth. Dog meat, you made yourself a friend over here. Come on, jump. Jump. Why can't I jump? There we go. Victory for the Atom Cats.
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into Cambridge Police Station.
Thanks, Halen. I assume the place...
We're doing the best that we can. We've had the occasional...
Juan, how far into the main quest line do you recommend to be when starting Chapter 3 of the Best Assist 2 experience? I think it really doesn't matter. We give you the opportunity to do it during the Chapter 3 stuff. I'm just going through and finishing most of it beforehand. If I might even just finish the whole main game and then get at it, because I'm trying to not have to do all the vanilla stuff on both my playthroughs at once. So I'm basically going through and doing it on here, and then on my Xbox playthrough I'll go focus on story for a while and then come back and do it, because I found myself doing all of the vanilla stuff on both characters one week after the other, and it was getting really confusing. So I'm kind of like speeding ahead here on this character. It doesn't really matter though. We have hooks in so that you can do it kind of whenever you want.
That's not surprising.
I appreciate that. Anyway, I've had the men. We've rigged up. When you find the box, after that, you...
Doesn't sound too...
Ah, no.
Right.
Look. If you don't, good luck tonight.
Okay. And that is deep down here. Okay. Alright, well, we got a nice shortcut point here, so that's nice. Nick Carter, did you do Black Friday shopping? I did not. My wife did, but I am not interested in dealing with that. It's too much. It's actually, she said it wasn't that bad this year. Like, just almost nobody was out. So maybe things have changed. Maybe the deals didn't seem that great. I didn't see anything that would, even if they, like, I will buy stuff on Black Friday online, but I don't go out and do the shopping and the madness. But maybe the deals weren't good enough to get people out of bed this year. Gene L, thank you for the subscribe. Canuck FYI, the hot rod pink in the parking garage north of GNN by Fallon's Department Store. Oh, I could have been extra sexy. We'll have to just stick with red for now. I might have to murder Rowdy later. Become the Atom Cats. Although I guess you don't really get merchant stuff when you kill them, do you? Disappointing. There's probably a mod for that, right? To let you get all of their inventory if you kill them. This feels like it'll have something interesting in it. Is there anything worth looting in here? Flight data recorder. Oh, I found a holotape. Interesting. Nope, that's not the button I wanted. This is what I wanted.
Boston from the west. We've got heavy winds, but it shouldn't be a problem. Lining up for runway 2 at heading.
Anything good in here?
What the hell is that? Some kind of bright light from the north.
Oh, here we go. There's a random boss chest. I'll take it. Oh, I bet I just attracted some creatures, didn't I? Here we go. I was like, there's got to be a cargo hold I can get in. Lots of dresses down here. Nothing else? Alright, where are we actually headed? Not to this airplane. That is a bright emergency light. Holy cow. Huh, I would have expected that to like trigger a Deathclaw attack or something. 2 hatches, one unlockable, one not. Yep, here's some more of my friends. Hey, bugs. You guys are the worst. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh, sorry about that, dog meat. How did you not get hit by that? The plane feels unfinished. Like there should have been some more content there for that. Yeah, it does feel like that. I see nukes. More slow load screens. Well, it's nice we're getting all this done because I don't think there's that many quests after this. Be nice to go all in on focus on SS2 stuff after this. Although I still won't, I mean, it'll be not necessarily all main quests because I want to do the LTC as well. Shortcut. Oh, I gotta turn off security first. Let's see. Is that this? There we go. Wait, why is that pointing up now? Locate the nuke stockpile. It's not down on the lowest level? Is that a mole rat? Yeah, it is. Alright. Hey, buddy. An odd enemy choice for here. Oh, mole rats and ghouls, huh? Faker. Oh, let's see some more guys. Felt like that could have blown the bomb. Oh, oh. This way? Whoa, hey. Yeah, you tank. I'm in the power armor, but you play tank. Oh, that was my first proc of that on this character. Anybody else? Feels like there's no way that's it. Give me your wonder glue. Oh, here we go. Whoop. I like the dog meat knew he could just ignore that one too. Oh, that was a child of Adam. Okay. No idea if this is the right way, but it's a new way, so it feels somewhat correct. Oh, live one. Nope. Oh, oh, you got adhesive. You've got no arms left. You're a loony. Alright, where did I come? I came in from here. So this is just nothing. This is just a little distracting side spot. Alright. Oh, oh. Hi there. You destroying the S2 for this run? That is the plan. Yeah, we're going Brotherhood. Just finished the LTC questline. I love Allison. The NLTC questline is the only piece of content left in SS2 that I know very little about. I intentionally avoided working on it so I would have something fresh to work to play. I had for the longest time I hadn't played through the last 3 quests in SS2, but then in order to do the last patch I had to learn them pretty well inside and out so that I could make them moddable. But I like having some amount of content that's first time for me to play through on stream. Makes it more interesting. Oh, hello.
Hey there.
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
I'm looking for some bombs. Nuclear bombs.
You trivialize that which resides here. This place is holy. The children of Atom have sworn to guard this place until the time of the Great Divide. None shall enter.
Trust me, I'm on your side here. I want to help you out.
Atom has no need of help from non-believers. When he returns to us, these relics will carry his word and his glory to all corners of the earth.
Oh man, do they have a...
Must be safeguarded.
Is there like an alternate line here? Do they add if you have already done Far Harbor before this and sided with the children? Because that would be really cool if they did that.
I want to spread his, glory. Look, the bombs will get used, okay?
Perhaps then I have misjudged you. If you would see these relics used, then Atom's will is done. Take this and prepare to enter his inner sanctum.
I don't remember this encounter ever. I wonder if the first time I played through this, I just murdered him.
May Atom's radiance warm your soul.
Okay then. Adam's Wrath. That's awesome. Don't mind me just borrowing some desk fans. Connect next is Blind Betrayal, then kill Railroad, then go to Masters Institute. Oh, that's right. How do they convince you that you need to kill the Railroad? That's such an odd leap from we need to murder the Institute to we need to kill the Railroad, who are also anti-Institute. I'm curious what Maxon's explanation is going to be to me. Oh, this is just a closet that I can clip through. How do I get down there? Have you played the new Super Mario RPG? Yeah, yes, I have. I burned right through that game real fast. It's amazing how many of those old memories stuck around. My son's playing it now, and he loves it, which is so cool to see. Do I have to do anything? I think I activated it, right? Activate the stress pulser. I probably just gotta wait for the objective to update. Nukes on nukes on nukes. Return to Procter. Okay, there it is. Return to Procter & Gamble. Randy Vats, I wouldn't spoil it. I thought it was well done though. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I know like some of the little bits just from bug reports and you know, like I got the general pitch of what the questline was going to be, but there should be a lot still to be surprised with. I like intentionally, anytime I watch somebody's Let's Play of Chapter 3, if they start doing NLTC, I skip those episodes. Did you beat the secret boss? I did not. I decided that I didn't really want to grind all the level ups needed because I got... Oh! Hey there. Did not want to deal with, what's his name? Curus, the Final Fantasy boss in there. And I hear that they, like, added, like, a second thing to him. There's, like, a second secret to him in the new version where if you do this other extra stuff after you beat him, then there's, like, a 3D version of him that comes out. And that was the only thing that, where I was like, maybe I'll do it, but I just don't have enough time. I do not have enough time to play all of the games and do all the secrets anymore. I also didn't get to the casino because that was actually just because I forgot about it. I was reminded of the casino today in my news feed because I had been reading a lot about Mario RPG before it was re-released, and so now the Google algorithm has decided I need lots of articles about it. Okay, so now I can just go back here. Yeah. Good news, so far I've had 0 bugs this playthrough, even from sea to glowing sea worked. That's fantastic. That's another thing maybe I will do when... so this is, like we were talking about earlier, the HQ 3.0 patch. There's just a lot of random stuff that's related to HQ that I want to also redo. Like I want to redo how to HQ's quest to be cognizant of what options you have enabled, because right now it makes you do some stuff that just feels like it doesn't make any sense when you don't have certain options enabled. I would like to create, and I don't know if I'll have time to do this for HQ 3.0, but I would like to create a holotape like we have for preparing for war for HQ, so that people who just want to be able to relearn stuff later can, and then of course the automation. And the reason I brought this up again is because Sea to Glowing Sea is another one of like, Sea to Glowing Sea and remote management. I think we have to just make them mandatory quests, or we have to find a way to seriously like gate them off so that they don't end up messing with mainline quests.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
I have full confidence in the abilities of everyone here.
I appreciate that.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform.
Actually, I think I'm gonna... After all, without your help...
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task.
Right.
Oh, where's the button? All right in front of me.
Liberty Prime, back online.
Alright, let's run a basic diagnostic.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation: Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission: liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets: any and all red Chinese invaders.
Now let me run a system analysis and battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning: nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning: power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders.
I love this dialogue.
Got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
With him on our side, I don't see how the Institute even stands a chance.
I couldn't agree with you more. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
Damn. I didn't get anything for you.
Oh, sure you did. It's that big metal behemoth. Anyway, that's enough of that. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were... And thank you, Knight.
Alright. Alright, another level up. Alright, did we get anything new and interesting? Nope. Alright, let's keep going with Bloody Mess, I guess. Just take those damage bumps. Okay, well the next... That's awesome. That was added in with Nuka World, right? Some of these, like they added a bunch of new perks at the end on the last update when Nuka World came out. He has one mission, kicking communists in the ass. Yeah, the Liberty Prime dialogue is awesome. Like when they did the when they showed that they're doing like a version of the Pridwin for the show, I won't be shocked if they do the same thing with Liberty Prime, just because it's like such a unique Fallout thing. This like giant, oversized communist fighting robot. Like it's so Fallout that it would be, from their perspective, I'm sure, like a bummer not to show it to TV audiences who are otherwise not familiar with with the Fallout franchise. Granny Matt's taken me several playthroughs to completely understand the mod mechanics. Yeah, it's a deep mod. I think once we get the HQ automation in, I think at least the mod will be fully playable where you can ignore almost all mechanics, which is how it should have been when we shipped it, but I mean, HQ is so complicated. I remember during the last 3 months before we shipped Chapter 2, it just took all my time to just wrap my head around HQ because somebody else coded it. Like just getting my head wrapped around there, it was just like there was no way I was going to be able to get automation in. I'm sure it's going to be difficult even to do now because I'm going to have to go relearn how it's all set up. Ichiro Fuma Conqueror question. Let's see. Ichiro says, been any work on Conqueror 2 where it will be called? Friend was watching me play and was disappointed couldn't be Raider. I actually did do some random work to it the other night. It was actually like the night I beat Mario RPG's remake, I was feeling inspired to like work on gaming, and then I was like, I haven't looked at Conqueror in a while. So I took the Conqueror plugin and I cloned it and I disconnected the plugin from SS1. So Conqueror was built on SS1, but because it's basically an add-on pack, it's mostly able to exist independent. Like I think all the quests I could I could probably run them now without SS1. With a few exceptions, there's a few quest objectives where it's reacting to events that are controlled by SS1, but because we built the assault system that Conqueror uses in Workshop Framework, like there's actually very little connecting Conqueror to SS1. So I started working on it, but as I've said before, I don't know if you've heard this, but my plan, the only way I'll release Conqueror for SS2 is if we can finish the story, because Conqueror's story was left about, I want to say 70% complete, maybe we'd say 80%. Like we had a handful of quests still that never got finished. They're all written now, but actually getting the voice cast back is going to be a challenge.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
What?
Am I being accused of something?
That remains to be seen. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, Paladin Danse is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
That's impossible.
I'm afraid not. The evidence is quite damning. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. Paladin Danse's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
Oops.
Apparently,
just spamming A instead of reading my choices there.
Danse is a synth. Sure. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear, which leaves me facing the most difficult. I'm ordering you.
Wow.
I won't do it.
You will do it. I'm giving you a direct order. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Danse was your man, but if we're to remain strong, we can't find Proctor Quinlan. And Knight, there's a promotion. You're dismissed.
And they really don't want to make... This is like just outright telling you, don't join the Brotherhood. Like, because like Danse is a nice guy. This is not making it an easy decision. Granted, I'm using Project Valkyrie with SS2, and I'm on the part you take Liberty Prime around the Commonwealth, blowing things up. I have not played that mod, so I'm not familiar with what you can do. I do wish they had.
Attention! Tomorrow's tactical briefing has been postponed. A new time and date will be forthcoming.
I do wish they had better control system in this engine for taking control of like big machines. Like there is the ability, like I'm guessing Project Valkyrie used it. They do have a system based in the creation engine where you can like take over an NPC and even whatever creature they are and kind of take control of them, but it's kind of janky. Be nice if they fully fleshed that out and let you play as Liberty Prime like proper. That would have been fun.
Knight, I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Danse.
He'll be missed.
Doubtful. I wouldn't miss a synth any sooner than I'd miss a transistor radio. I was merely... I've been poring over Dance's duty reports. As you're well aware, Danse had intimate... I think our best approach would be to identify... You may want to get comfortable.
What the hell is this crap about Danse being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding...
So he sets Danse up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Danse, and if we...
Right.
That can only mean you've been sent on.
Orders are orders.
Orders are orders? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Danse did, there's obviously been a mistake.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us...
Of course. My apologies. I believe I have some information.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten...
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you I've stored the data on my
I'll take anything that gets me closer.
Yes, sir. If you'll follow me, sir.
Well, if it isn't the man who revived...
Alright, lead the way.
The Brotherhood is in your debt. Now...
Be pretty funny if she, like, took you up in the air on the thing and then had some plan to murder you. And it was like, you got to promise me you're going to spare him or you're dead. Like I feel like she's tricking me right now. I think this is giving me, making me feel like anytime I gotta like follow an NPC who's mad at me, I just automatically assume I'm about to get betrayed. Like there's a quest in Starfield on Mars where this guy is really mad at you and you follow him out and of course he pulls a gun on you and the whole time I'm like, when's he pulling the gun on me? It's gonna happen.
Scribe?
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Danse?
That's a risky question, Halen.
I know it is, but I need you to listen to me for a minute. I've known Paladin Danse ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care.
That's a bold statement.
It's more than just a Danse is the most selfless person I've ever met. That's why I'm asking you. Not just if you're not convinced by what he says.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust them. Before the Pribwin showed up, it was listening post Bravo. An old pre-war... It's isolated. And we're the only ones that knew about it. Just be careful.
Okay, there we go. Can I do you convince... You can convince Maxon to spare Danse, but he will be shoot on sight, making him useless of a BOS character. Who will be shoot on sight? Like Danse will? So you convince Maxon and then Danse just wants to murder you? That's a bummer. Lachlan Williams, if I ever do a Brotherhood playthrough, I'll install the restoration mod that lets you replace Maxon with Danse after you find out he's a synth. Granny Vets, I don't know how they made Liberty Prime a companion. Maybe cloned it? Yeah. He's a companion, or do you get to control him? Because I want to control him. I want to be able to, like, be the driver and tell him when to throw bombs. That sounds really fun. 142. Almost time for nukes. Nukes ready. Nukes are... They're on the board. They're on our project board. Still a ways off, but they're up there. Gotta get HQ 3.0 out first. Holy cow, it's almost midnight. Alright, we're gonna wrap up soon. All these load screens. Alright, where were we headed here? Listening post Bravo. Okay, so that's right over by Green Top. Alright. Well, I have no strong allegiance to Danse, but he was taking care of... I think he was an organics collector, so he was providing me with a lot of good junk. So he shall be missed. So it sounds like I can spare him, but he's still not going to stick around as a settler now if I'm committed to this path of Brotherhood of Steel. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Dog meat! Ah, there it is. Isn't there a second one? Oh yeah, right next to dog meat there. Hey, buddy. I gotcha, I gotcha. What else we got? What else we got here? Nothing useful. Can I activate this again? Well, that wasn't very complicated. Alright. I guess we're just a power armor character this episode. Just don't put him at the airport or any Brotherhood place. Oh, so he's... Oh, no! Well, game crashed. I guess that's a good place to stop for the night. And I will look at the crash log and try and figure out what's going on. So, thank you everybody for joining me tonight. We'll be back next week, hopefully with the Xbox version, if I can find a place for my Xbox to live for a little while. But we made some good progress today. I don't know when I saved last, but hopefully I have an autosave in there. Otherwise, ugh. But, alright guys, I will catch you next week.